Hello, welcome to another video. Just filming a little bit of sleepy Sunday morning stuff we're doing. So I've got these two pipes now, which I concreted in last week. I've now dug a trench best I can. It's really light and fluffy. Gonna lay the pipes in the trench and backfill. Away we go. I've dug most of it. I'll just have to do the rest by hand. I'll try and get it in between the wall here. You're not seeing, hang on. You go there, mate. There. As you can see, it's very dry. Getting down nice and deep. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I might have to dig up, go up a bit further, dig up underneath. While I'm digging here, Angie's slightly pruning our rubber tree.
Well, I'm going to do bits at a time, basically. Taking just some of the branches off. I'm going to strip a lot of leaves off, see if I can get some of them to grow. And then I'll come back and we've got the mad lemon verbenas gone as well. Just get our pathway so we can walk through without machetes.
So, I would like to remove this rubber tree. Ange doesn't want it to happen, but I have no love for it at all. Please leave in the comments if you can sort of dig them up and move them, or whether that's going to kill them.
It'll kill it.
But I think we can move it because it needs to come out. Don't like it here, it's in the way.
It's not.
It's ugly. Look at it.
It's beautiful.
It's ugly. There we go. Pipes in. That's as far as they go. I will have to extend them, but for the minute I can backfill up to here, which is what I'm going to do now. I've also got another pipe coming down off the drain here, which comes out here. You can see where it's been running. Because we did have a shower of rain this morning. Seems to have gone now. So I'll connect this one into it as well. Yeah, I'll connect this one into that same trench, and then I'm digging a soakaway down there. So you see here I've done a connection now for the other bit of rainfall drain pipe. So the three now go into this trench. I'll backfill here, but also what I'm going to do is because I can't dig proper foundations, dig the stone down into the soil because everything's in the way. I'll probably put this on flat so it's got a lot of purchase on the ground. So I'll probably move that out of the way, dig a flat area down to virgin soil, and then build off of that. And because of the angle of this, it should sneak in to touch that and just get over those pipes, hopefully. So a little bit more progress with the wall. I'll show you. Here's steps down here on this side. Oh, and we got some wind. Great. Yeah, so we've made the curve here. I'm not going to, most of this, I know I've done a bit around there, but most of this is just going to be dry stone, like a Cornish hedge wall, rather than mortared in. Yeah, it's about finding the right rocks to fit in the right places. I come to here, I've got this lovely, find this lovely looking thing, beast. So just started making the steps now. But what with this what you would call design and build project, I like to I'll put some stones down here just to visualize so the top of this wall will come along here, and this will be the outside. So if you imagine, all this will be level now. Yeah, and I'm going to curve the wall this way now to join into the footpath at the front. I think that would look quite good. Don't know whether to use that, continue using it as a step, or do I turn it on its edge? I mean, it's not wide enough, so I'll probably still keep it as a step. And I'll go off now and find some more big stones.
Hello! Who's up there?
So what I'm doing...
Red light.
So what I'm doing is...
Dropping stuff.
I'm making a mess. I'll make this hole slightly bigger. I need to measure it across here so I can fit the stainless steel tube. This is so weird talking through a hole. Johnny's back. Stainless steel tube to hold up the extractor hood. Anyway.
Alright. I shall leave you up there. If you're good, I might let you back down again.
Okay, so I've just been up in the ceiling, as you saw. The plan is I'll have to make this hole bigger in the barrel, this old wine barrel we've got here, so I can centre that on there and sort of draw around it, basically. And I'll get a marker pen because I can't see any of that. Right.
Take two in your marking, darling.
Take two.
And use something that you can see. Do you want me to hold that?
I don't know what I want. There needs to go a bit left, doesn't it? There, got it there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I borrowed some fancy marker off the wife, see? A white marker. I don't know where she gets all this stuff from.
That's because I wrote the spice and herb labels.
Ta-da!
That's
So,
not too bad, is it?
I can see that. I'll get the jigsaw. I'll get a jigsaw and we'll recut that. So what I want to try and do, is put this inside the barrel. I'm going to cut. Is that wise? I'm just winging it. I have no idea how to do this. What I was going to do is cut little tags and then slot this inside, bend them up and screw them onto the inside of this really strong oak. I think that'll do it.
I think we need to put a plate as well underneath, just as an extra to like sandwich it maybe, or some, not necessarily plate, but some strips of something to give it extra, so they'll be sandwiched in between.
Yes, because I know this is heavy. This is about
quite a lot.
Hang on.
I remember when we were putting it up there, darling, it was a fair old lump.
This is, I don't know, maybe 25 kilos, 30 kilos? Not 30. 25 kilos.
So?
£50. So I'll cut that. I think this is, it's not the thickest, but it's fairly good stainless steel. I doubt if I cut a slot, bent that wouldn't rip.
No.
If I drill through the side, and what I'm concerned about, if I just drill through the side into there, that the screw holes will rip out. Yeah, but if it's folded over, it can't do that.
Well, we shall find out.
So I'm doing this indoors because Anne said I can make as much messes I like. Bless her.
Yeah.
See, what I don't want to do is tilt this at an angle. Keep this, try and keep the saw vertical. So the pipe. Ooh, tricky stuff.
Battery?
No, there's something wrong with the saw.
Oh dear.
Maybe we have to buy a new one. Maybe.
Mm.
Try again. Trying to keep it upright is a real problem. Okay, I'll clean that up. What do I do now though? So I've made the hole a bit bigger up here. What I need to do now, what I'm going to do now, I've had an overnight, I've slept on it and I've come up with this solution. So I've made this board with 3 massive screws into these bits of timber here. And then what I'm going to do is this sits in between the floor joist running that way. Oh, not floor joist, a ceiling joist, sorry, running that way. And then I'll put this up there, mark where the hole's coming through on the bottom, cut that, and then I can fix this to the pipe, fix this to the joists, something like that. I know that was a load of noise, but see what I've done now. So I've used these, what are called aircraft snips, aircraft shears, something like that. Snipped it all around and I've knocked it down fairly flat with the nylon mallet. What we do now is drill a little hole in all of them and put a little screw in there. And that should stop that pipe from pulling through this, which will be screwed to the rafters. Simple stuff. So there we have it. I've screwed it every other one most of the way around. So this will now go down through the ceiling and I'll screw this to the rafters.
So continuing the shenanigans up in the above the kitchen.
I hope I've got the light inside here. Oh no. Not gone horribly wrong. I haven't got the height. In.
Right. Plan F, I think we're on now.
Yeah.
So a little bit of adjustment is going on. Woohoo, we're through. Yeah.
So it's straight, is it?
Well, it looks pretty good. You are asking me, so a little bit of titivation to do around the hole, but she's in. Not too much swearing, neither was the darling.
First up, this.
Woo!
That's power for the fan.
Right.
Yeah, and hopefully
Oh. No, I was going to say, if I got the step ladder, I could get it. Ta-da. Hang on, let's get up. Right, got it.
on that side table, mind. Here it is, fitted and mounted. I had to cut this out to get the to get the edge of the thing in. I didn't compensate for that. So down there. All yours. I have Glamorous Assistant the other side. Gives a wave.
Legit.
Because she's got a bad shoulder. I'm going to try and lift this up there on my own without everything collapsing and falling on her. Here we go. Trust me, darling.
You doctor.
Not a doctor.
Doctor me. Hey.
You hold that.
That's it. You're on both.
Yeah. Right, so we've got to come up. Oh, I'd say, hang on, 50 mil.
Yeah.
So
we need some more batten underneath. Yeah.
yeah, a couple inches, maybe more. I'll go and get something. That's fairly easy. Right, if I lift these up,
Yeah.
one of them and one of them, yeah? So
Yeah. Put that.
yeah. Right, I'll do the same this side.
Yeah.
No, how am I going to do that? Ready? And now, right, try that again. No, it's getting caught.
Right.
So can you stand here and lift?
Yeah.
I'll direct it. Right, go on. Whoa. Ah, I see what's happening. I'm going to do that side first.
Okay.
Can you lift just the one?
Right, I need to be able to get up there, so I have to climb up onto the, so I'm lifting it, I have to get these little steps still, climb up there. Oh, my bad shoulder.
Alright, can you do both?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get a piece of stick. Oh! Like a circus act! Right, go on gently. Yes, go on. Okay. I think we're in the hole now. Yeah.
No,
So if I can lift this side from here.
hang on. I'll lift it up and just,
Oh, alright.
yeah?
Yeah.
You can direct.
Right. Right. Yeah, I think we need another.
Well, we just need more bits of wood and just gradually keep building it up, isn't it?
Two more of these. Oh, that's be too much, I think. Maybe not. Okay.
Well, we're nearly getting our kitchen back.
Right, so here goes. I'll show you in a minute, but I've done the same on the inside of here as I did on the top. So here's a moment of truth. Sort of out. Whoa. So now all I have to do, apart from clear up the considerable mess I've made, I just need to fit the extractor unit in and join up the electrics with some clever little Wago joiners, and then we'll give it a test. But it's not. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be a little bit wobbly just because of the way it's hung there. That's good. Loving it. So there we go, all fitted and working, as you can hear. But we have a problem. I need to clean this off and I need to put a trim around there. But the problem I have will require the use of these. I'll show you now. So right up on top of the house, this is where the vent comes out, and I don't know if you can see, probably can't see, but I can. There's some leftover bird nest stuff, so I'm going to try and poke it. Oh, there we go. Wow. Can't look down there, getting it. Ah, now I can really feel the breeze. Yeah, cool. That was simple. That was a easy solution, and I do have a screen to fit over here. Yeah, that's a good. You see the bits of dust. That's a good breeze blowing through there now. Extractor's working well. So here's what came out of the pipe. Probably a sparrow's nest. They've used duck feathers and chicken feathers and all sorts. There's obviously nothing left in there, so yeah, that's flowing better now. So having ticked off the hanging the extractor in the kitchen, little job this week. Another little job I need to do is tile the backsplash for the lavanderia out here, the new kitchen units we put up a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to use this as adhesive as opposed to tile adhesive because I'm sticking it onto wood. So it's a fairly easy alternative. You just put a bit on the back, slap it up, and away you go. And it's surprising how quick it goes. What I'll do is I'll put you on a time lapse so you can see it all happening to some beautiful background music.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, self-touch your hand in mine, it gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric, right? You make me feel alive. I know July is gone, you make me feel
Hello, darling.
Hi, so just to, look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles left to put in and I've run out of stuff. So quite a frugal way of sticking them to the wall, that area, 3.5 square metres. Used a 4 quid tube of acrylic adhesive. Problem is, the only other stuff I've got in stock, acrylic adhesive, is black, but it doesn't matter because you won't see it anyway.
I was going to say it's on the back anyway.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That way we've used up those tiles that we had park box left, and that's just finished off this little area here. So when we come to do the grouting, that'll look really smart.
You can see the black coming down now. And there we go, crossed over.
Yay! So once these wall tiles are all set, we can then put the whatever these tiles are called, flat. Well, you know, these
The big, large ones.
the big large ones on the worktop. That's it. It's all technical stuff for me.
We've not got a parrot, it's the handle of my gun. And that is perfectly good enough to stick these on, well, against hardwood there, against the board we put up there. Yeah. Then we're just going to use ordinary grate, flexible grate to grate in between, because that sticks to the edge of the tiles. Perfect.
Brilliant. Nice and quick.
Cheeky
Yeah.
way of doing it.
Yeah.
With no mess.
No, exactly. The
What's happened there then?
that's starting to look nearly finished in here.
So they've got another advantage of using just the acrylic glue adhesive type stuff for sticking these on. An hour later, it's all dry, all the tile space is right. What I'm going to do now is just mix up a bit of white grout and grout it in. Okay, so there's the grout mixed. Please be aware there are many different types of grout. Yeah, this one is one I prefer because it says sem areia, which means no sand. Yeah, if you want a nice smooth joint and a joint that's probably going to give you less dirt in it, because the sand makes it gritty and makes dirt easy to stick to it. So a nice smooth grout with no sand, but bear in mind they are very hard to mix. They're almost like hydrophobic. To start with, it looks like they don't want to take water at all, but stick with it and get a nice mixture similar to this, and away we go. I'm going to time lapse you again. Okay, so grouting. Get as much off as you can with your spongy trowel, whatever you're using, like a rubberized trowel basically. And then as soon as it starts to dry on the surface like this, it's time to get at it with a wet sponge. Yeah, it doesn't have to be completely plastered in grout, but just get on it now with a wet sponge and work it into any spaces you've missed, what have you. Yeah, and space like that with a bit of stuff in it. Oh.
It's right, smooth.
And then just try and get it into the into all the bits where it needs to be and smooth it off at the same time. So you get a let me show you here somewhere. Hang on. I'm cleaning up as I go because I always do that.
Sorry, I've just.
When I'm grouting.
Oh, when you grout, right? So I have to get you grouting everything then.
Yeah. So how can I explain? Yeah, if I
blue,
just wipe
sort of
over
get
it.
a
See
blue
this?
on it.
You have the edge. The tile has a slightly rounded edge, and the grout is supposed to go into that rounded edge. So see, this is too proud. So if you just there, you can take it off to within that little edge. Just circular motion. Need to
You quite like tiling, don't you?
I do like tiling. It's one of my most enjoyable.
I think it's because because you get quite an instant sort of product, if you know what I mean, don't you? You start off with
Yeah.
a bearish wall or something, and
Or something that looks ugly turned into something beautiful. Very quickly.
yeah. I mean, obviously these are just very plain tiles, but it's because it's what we had, and this is just our pantry lavanderia. So, but it's just nice to get it more workable. Well done, darling.
There you go. I'll do the rest here in a minute. So what I like to do when grouting, once you've done your first pass with the sponge, get clean sponge, clean water, wash everything out, and then a second time over just to get rid of this residue. Yeah. Just a quick wipe. And then anything that's left on now, you must leave this to dry. And any residue that will show up again, which it will do, but it'll be a bit thinner, a bit lighter, leave that on. And then when it's completely dry, you what I like to do is have a piece of brown paper, something like that, not newspaper because you get the print in it, but a piece of brown paper, and rub off the residue, yeah, and that will shine up your tiles, clean them up, and make a nice neat finish. Okay, final stage. Get yourself some plain paper. This is removal packing paper. Crunch it up. It's loud, isn't it?
Very crunchy.
And just
Amazing actually how that works.
so it gets all the final residue off, polishes it up. Also, if you get some feathering on the edges, I don't know if you can see much here. Let's find some, like here. See this? The edge is sort of feathered out.
Dark here.
Yeah. So if you give this a good rub,
It's so shiny I can see my reflection.
and there we go. You do that all over.
Yeah, you can really see the difference there between this bit here that's been done and that bit that hasn't. So excellent. Get scrubbing, boy.
So Luke's this morning has just made me a coffee, which is looking just like a Guinness.
Cremoso.
Which is awesome. Cremoso, apparently. So yeah, we're here today to do a little bit more archy stuff, and I'll show you what I did last week. But you would have seen that if you watched their channel anyway. So here we are at Luke and Sarah's, and here's what we did last week. Made this lovely little arch for a little this will be the doorway into the kitchen. You'll see me building this on their video next week. Is that right? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, just today we're going to do the other side, and then I have some thoughts for Luke about so this section of the building over here, there's a big wall going through here. I have some thoughts which I'm going to share with Luke today about that as well. Here he is, bringing all the stuff, drills and hammers and bars, etc. So we've just toppled a few stones and we're starting the arch on the other side now. Biggest issue we have is because the other side now is set where it's got to be, we have to make this arch match that. So we've got a lovely stone in here. Not what I wanted here, but I didn't want to take this stone out, so I broke that stone in half, and we'll put probably a bigger stone there and a smaller one there to get them to match for the three in the middle. Yeah, that's the idea. We're getting there. They're heavy old stones, but it's going up slowly. And a lot of people saying, why don't we use a scaffold, etc. Basically a scaffold sort of gets in the way because we're going one side then the other. I know a scaffold will span that distance, but then you have to lift the stone up onto it and then move platforms, etc. It is, believe it or not, much easier to do this and then just tip it off the ladder. Here we go, another day done. Not terribly speedy progress. I've already cut a couple of stones for it, the two more that go in here. Yeah, it was tricky to get these. Well, we've had to shape and cut every stone. Sometimes you have to work harder to get there, but this wall is very much thicker than the other one as well. I think this one's nearly 800 thick. Is that right?
Could be. I think one of them was 75.
Yeah.
750, I think.
Yeah. So, and we're getting there. Looking pretty. Customer's happy.
Very happy customer.
Customer.
So this is the pile of variegated rubber tree cuttings that I've taken, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove most of these leaves. I'll probably only leave two at the top and like the pointer, so I will be taking all these leaves off. I'll probably cut it down a little bit shorter. I don't know how many I've got, but I'll put 3 or 4. I've got big 5-litre pots here, so I should just crack on with that now. So I've just quickly done that. I've got 3 pots with 4 in each, so hopefully one will survive. I did a little while ago, you might have remembered, and in amongst this jungle here we do have a surviving variegated rubber plant. So, you know, I don't mind so much if out of a pot one of them survives. I always like to at least give something a chance. So now I have a big pile of leaves that I need to put on the compost heap. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give these guys a good water, and yeah, fingers crossed. So everybody, fingers crossed for my little variegated rubbers. Get in there, give it a good soak.
Okay, what I'm doing now is my normal routine, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Just fed the pigs, so cleaning out their buckets and also watering the veg. But we had a question, a couple of questions or a question from a couple of subscribers, I should say, asking how the wicking beds are getting on. So bear with me and I'll show you. So this is I'm
Like flood irrigation.
watering this by flooding it with a sweet corn and various melons and
Courgettes.
courgettes and things. Working really well like this. Loving it. Unless you forget to turn it off.
Yeah, and then we end up with an empty tank, don't we, darling?
Only twice a year.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's happened a couple of times, so he's a bit forgetful in his old age.
So, as I was saying, these are watered with just basic flood irrigation, but I like to pour the water on these, so not on the leaves. Just pour it on the ground, and as you can see, these, I haven't put a stick in any of these. They're not massively, they're not growing terribly well, and they're getting, this has gone a bit too far. Blossom end rot, so the end is rotting because I think of irregular watering or drying out too quick.
Now, these tomatoes here were planted at exactly the same time that I planted the ones in the wicking bed.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, all the tomatoes here are all planted at the same time. So this is our ones which are just
spare.
spare ones that we're just doing decent compost, doing decent. You know, this is our own compost mixed with bag stuff as well, and they're fertilised. I put blood and bone on them, so they're getting the same treatment as the other ones, apart from the way we water them. So I've just turned this hose on. This is, you may be able to hear, this is our pipe into the wicking bed, into the tank underneath all this lot.
And I'll just step back because
I'll just turn that on and leave it.
yeah, that's a big difference. Oh, look at that. See,
Didn't need a lot.
no, so basically when water comes out of here, this is the overflow for the wicking bed. So it means there's already enough water, it's keeping a good level of moisture in the bed.
And look at the growth.
Yeah, we need a machete.
Yeah, it's gone a bit crazy. We haven't spent, to be honest, we haven't spent an awful lot of time.
Well, one thing we did actually think about with the wicking bed, you can't actually physically stake stuff properly. We're going to have to build something on the outside of the walls.
Well, we're having a big polytunnel over
Yeah.
the top of this. But
the problem is you can't put anything deep into the ground because you'll pierce the
liner, yeah.
liner, so then it sort of defeats the object.
But yeah, we've had lots and lots
Oh yes, we're eating tomatoes.
of tomatoes from these, and
These little like dark cherry ones are lovely. There's a couple more in here.
they're everywhere. So here's a prime example. We water these just by watering the ground, and here is the first ripe one of these lot, and it's got blossom end rot. Very common theme with all the stuff. So I would really recommend, highly recommend a raised bed, a wicking bed, because it's easy to water, nothing gets disease. It's gone a bit crazy, I know, that's our fault. But yeah, see the size of the crops we're getting on all of these. Really, really impressed.
Oh, the zebras are coming out nice, aren't they? Which is brilliant. These are green zebra tomatoes, so they are a greener tomato, but they will get a little bit of orangey blush to them when they're ripe. So
Yeah,
and they're really flavourful as well.
yeah, it's all gone a bit. Our steaks aren't doing terribly well. It's been really windy here as well, so hey ho. Nice and sunny end to the video. Thank you everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I still haven't got round to starting the stonework on the bridge, like I said last week, but hey ho.
I know, weather and
So if you enjoyed the video, please give us a big like.
big sunny like.
Yeah, and if you liked it and you're not subscribed, please check if you still are subscribed. But
Because
if you're not
it's
subscribed,
free.
you can subscribe for free.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you want to be notified of upcoming videos, please ring
Ding ding.
the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next episode.
And I'd just like to say quick, get well soon to my dad. He's in hospital at the moment, so send him wishes. Like Daddy.
Quick shot of Gilly struggling to relax. You alright, mate? Just chilling, eh? Just chilling.